welcome you all in our next lecture on Google Documents. So, in our first lecture, we have learned how to rename this file. So, let me just rename this file to Google Document 2, as our previous document was Google Document 1, and how to use these file options. What are the different features available under this file options? We can download the copy, we can email as an attachment, we can see the version history, we can publish our data on web. Okay, now there is email collaborator. Now what you mean by email collaborator? That means we have to add certain number of person as a collaborator, then only we can see this option, which will be enabled to us. So since in this case I have already added an collaborator, that's why this option is available to us. If you haven't added any collaborator, then this information won't be available to you, email collaborator. Now let's move forward. So we will click on insert options, and in insert option we can see one thing, that is link. Okay, now what is this link? So before clicking on this link, let's just have certain data available to us so that we can use this link. So let me just write, we have prepared a Google Classroom, please add yourself to our Google Classroom. Now this is the data which I have written. The moment my viewer read this information, he should get a link while reading this Google Classroom. So I wanted to add a link on this Google Classroom. Okay, so how we can add a link? So now in this, suppose I wanted to share my YouTube videos link. So we will go to the YouTube video, and this is our first Google Classroom lecture. So I'll copy this link, its URL. I'll copy it. I'll go back to the Google document, and I'll select this Google Classroom. Okay, now what we can do is we can right click on it, and here we can see this link option, or what we can do is we can always go on insert options and click on link. Okay, so these are the two different options available to us. Now what I'll do is I'll select Google Classroom, I'll right click on it, I'll click on link option, and this link option will be available to us. What I'll do is we have to paste the URL here, and we have to apply it. Now we can see this Google Classroom converted into a link, and that shows in that this Google Classroom is in blue color. Now I wanted to check this document, whether this document have correctly added the link or not. So for that I have to change this editing option. So I'll click on this edit options, and will view it as a viewer. Click on this viewing options. Now I can, here we can see this is a IA. Okay, this IA is here. Now I'm viewing this document as a viewer. Okay, how my viewer can view this document? So my viewer will read it, how we have prepared our Google Classroom, please add yourself to our Google Classroom. He will click on this Google Classroom. The moment he will go to the Google Classroom, a link will come to him. He will click on the link, and this link will automatically open the classroom or our video which we have connected. Okay, so now let's just close this video, and we will change the setting. We will come back to the editing mode. Okay, now we are here on in editing mode. Okay, so this is the options which is available to us, adding a link under insert. Rest all options are easy. We can upload the image, we can create a table 5 by 5 or whatever the number you want. Okay, we can add drawing from a drive, or we can create a new drawing. We can add chart, bar chart, column chart, line chart, pie chart, or we can use our Excel sheet for creating a chart. We can draw horizontal lines, we can add footnotes, we can also add special characters or equations. If someone who is a mathematical teacher or doing research, maybe using science, physics or economics, they can use equations. Header and footers, page numbers are similar, breaks are similar, which is available in our Word document, so we don't have to talk about all these three things. Now let's just move to the format. The format is again same. We can use paragraph style, align, line spacing, columns, bullets and numbering, header, footers, page numbers. Now the most important features which we can find here is in tool. Okay, now this tool provides us two most important features to us. First is the translate document and another is voice typing. So in case of translate, we will use both these features. So before using these features, let me just erase this data. Okay, and we will go back. Now we can see it's all the change has been saved to the drive. Now we will click on tool. I'll click on voice typing. Now by using this voice typing, I can dictate the Google document whatever I wanted to write in my document. I can dictate it and it will automatically start writing on your behalf. So for that we have to click on this button. The moment I'll click on this button, it will automatically start typing whatever I am saying. Okay, so now let's just see a trial. Okay, so I'll click on this button. Now I am using Google voice command for writing my document, which I will later on convert into Hindi language. So here we can see that I have dictated something and it has done a slight small mistake. It instead of in, it has used INR and it has again used in the moment I said into. Though this document, this voice command is perfect for all type of uses. Okay, so now we have used voice command and let us try to convert this document into Hindi. So how we can convert or translate this document into Hindi? So again we have to go to the tool option and we have to click on this translate document. The moment I'll click on this translate document, it will ask me new document title is translated copy of Google 2. Okay, and in this we have to choose the language. Okay, now Google provides us major of the language which is major officials language which is which are used or people are using throughout the world. Okay, and in case of India, it use Bengali, it use Urdu, Marathi, Gujarati, English, French. There are various language which we can use. So suppose we wanted to use Hindi, so let me just go to the Hindi, search Hindi, and we will try to translate this document into Hindi. So here is the Hindi is available to us. I'll click on Hindi and I'll press on translate option. Now it will start translating this document into Hindi, and now a new document is available to us which is with the name of translated copy of Google 2, and this says अब मैं अपने दस्तावेज लिखने के लिए गूगल वॉइस कमांड का उपयोग कर रहा हूँ, जिसे बाद में हिंदी भाषा में परिवर्तित कर दूंगा. So here we can see it has perfectly transferred this English content into a Hindi one. And again, if you wanted to translate this content into some other language, we can again translate this content into other language. Let's just try to translate this into other language. So we'll again go back to translate document. We have to find a language. So in this case, let's just look for a. Okay, so we can click on this Marathi, and here we can translate this document to Marathi, and it here is our document. आता मी माझ्या कागदज लिहिया लिहा लिहियासाणी गुगल व्हॉइस कमांड वापरत आहे जे मी नंतर हिंदी भाषेत रूपांतरित करीन. Okay, so though I'm not able to perfectly speak in Marathi, but yes, this document has been converted into Marathi. So, so these are the two important functions which we can use. First is translate document, another is voice typing, and then okay. Now suppose one more thing is available to us. Suppose you find certain informations or certain features which is lacking in Google document. We can always add these features in our Google document by using this add-on option. So the most important features for all researchers is that the moment they write papers, research papers, they have to add the references, okay, and they have to add the work cited into their paper. So that function, that feature is not available to us in Google document. For adding that features, we have to click on add-on, and here you can see I have already installed that bibliography creator add-on in my Google documents. So let me just briefly tell you how to install that add-ons. So for that we have to click on get add-ons, and after clicking on get add-ons, it will open us a G Suite marketplace, and this G Suite marketplace give us various features that too at free of cost. Okay, you can use Lucid Chart for you creating different type of charts. You can use math type if you wanted to write different functions and formulas. You can use easy bibliography. So I have installed this for writing the bibliography. You can convert your document into a form. Okay, so you can learn easy ascent document science if you wanted to use your signature. uh, if you wanted to create word cloud, you can use it, word cloud. If you wanted to draw in diagrams, you can use draw diagrams. If you directly translate your content into a same documents, then you can use translate, and there are various features which is available to us. So for the purpose of trial, I have installed this easy bibliography as well as this word cloud generator. Okay, these two add-ons already has been installed into my Google documents. So how to install? You have to click on this easy bibliography, and this will ask you to install. So in my case, it is asking me to uninstall. This will show you the install options. The moment you will click on install option, it will lead you to the permission tab. You have to provide the permission to this add-on, and the moment you will provide the permission to this add-on, it will automatically come to your add-on option. So here we can see in in this add-on option, two different features, two different add-ons are available to us. So we will first try to add bibliography. So for that we have to click on easy bibliography, the manage bibliography, and after manage bibliography, a new message bar will be available to us. Okay, now this is our new message bar. Now how we can add our cited work into a document? For adding that cited work into a document, we have to click on the options whether we are taking that document from website. So for that website we have to paste the URL. Whether we have used a book, we have to add the title, ISBN or keyword, whichever is available to you. And if we are using Google journal article, we have to enter the title, keyword or DOI. Okay, so in this case let me just add the title of my paper, and let's check whether this will be able to add our paper or not. Okay, so the title of my paper is status and scenario of tourism industry. Okay, so I'll click on search, and it will look for certain number of a paper which is similar, and I have to find my paper if my paper is available in this or not. So here we can see my paper is at top already, and I'll just click on this select. The moment I'll click on select, okay, it will load my paper, and now this will show me add bibliography to our document. It has already created the bibliography, and we can always change the version. So most of the people journals ask for MLA or APA or Chicago formats. These are the three major formats which is required for publishing your paper. So I have already selected MLA 8 edition, and now at the moment I'll click on add bibliography to document, it will automatically translate this work cited into my document. So work cited, Kunal, Dr. Sunil et al. Citizen scenario tourism in India, case study of Uttarakhand, and this will come up with a document. Okay, so that's how we can add the bibliography into our document. Now the another feature is I wanted to create a word cloud. Now before creating a word cloud, the most important uh, features which we have to learn is if you wanted to create a word cloud of some other language like Marathi or maybe for Hindi language, the word document, this Google document won't be able to create a word cloud because Google will read this as a unique letter and it won't be able to create a word cloud. But yes, it can Google can create a word cloud if we are using English language. Okay, so for creating a word cloud, again we have to go to the add-ons. We will click on word cloud generator and we can still use any options if you wanted to stick with the classic one or modern one. So suppose I click on the modern one and it will start working on the modern word cloud. So here is our word cloud, and here we can see it is creating the word cloud, and it has already created a word cloud. Here we can see SSRN, so it is taking SSRN from here and various names which is available to us. Let me just zoom in. If you can see status, tourism, Sunil, language, command, journal, case, Kumar, convert, industry. So this is our word cloud. Okay, so and if you wanted to add, so there are the options. We can download it or we can enlarge, or we can click on the small. And suppose if I click on small, so in large it is already come to the on another page, and if you will click on this small, it will transfer this image into this sheet. So in a smaller version, maybe, yes, yeah, here is the smaller version which is available to us. Okay, so these are the major functions or features of Google document. Now most important features which is left in Google document to cover, that is a share options. We can always share this document with someone else. So for that we have to provide the we have to provide them the access related to the document. So they are the three different access which is available to us. We can provide the access as a viewer, we can provide the access as a commenter, or we can provide the access as an editor. The moment we will share the access of this document to someone as an editor, in that case that person, this person Gaurav Rana, can change the content in the document. He can always change the name of the document, he can change the content, he can change the lining adjustments, whatever he wanted to say, because right now he is an editor. The moment you share this document him as a viewer, then he can't change the content in the document. What he can do is he can just see the document or he can download the document. Now suppose if you wanted to share this document to someone as a viewer and still you want that this person won't be able to copy the content, download the content, or print the content, in that case you have to click on this setting option. And under the setting option, here you can see viewer and commenters can see the option of download, print and copy. You have to uncheck this, then the viewer won't be able to download the document, print the document, or copy the document. And suppose if you wanted to if you don't wanted to provide the permission to editor of permission of sharing, then you have to uncheck this, then the editor won't be able to share this document to someone else, but still editor will be able to edit the document. Okay, so that's all about sharing. Now if we can see these three different options available to us, now let me just briefly tell you what are the three different features. So in most of the cases what we do is we write a document and we save it for some future date, that I'll use this document on specific day on which I want to present this document into a specific meeting or maybe into some specific conference or seminar. But somehow we forget to carry our laptop, maybe carry our this document, or we forget to take a print of this document. So in that case we can always link this document with Google Calendar, and this Google Calendar is readily available to you if you are using an Android phone, and if you are using an iPhone, then you have to install this Google Calendar. In that case what you have to do is you have to assign a date to this document, and then on that specific date on that specific time it will blink you in your phone, as on or on your iPad, or maybe on your laptop, it will start blinking if you have connected your laptop, ipad, or as well as your phone with Google Calendar. So let's just learn how we can add these documents. So we have to go on create an event. I'll click on this create an event, and yes, here is a create an event Google document 2, and I wanted to change this date. So if I wanted to I'm adding this Google document on 23rd of June. If I wanted to blink this information throughout the day, I can select this, and if I don't want, then I can select the time. So I want that this document will blink to me at 1 p.m. Because I'll require this document from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Okay, and it's totally up to you if you wanted to come this document blink this document only up to you for once or annually. So those people who missed their anniversary, they can select this document, write on this document that what are the different things which you have to do on your anniversary, and you can click on this annual mode, monthly, every Wednesday, every Tuesday, weekly, and you can custom these options also. And if you wanted to share this document with other peoples, maybe with your family, maybe with your colleagues, maybe with the persons who are attending the meeting, you can always add these persons by adding the email ID. And you can also add the location, and suppose if you wanted to use this document in your specific meeting, so you can use this document in your Google Meet, and you have to press on save. Okay, that's all how to add this document into your calendar. So I'll just discard this information. Okay, now in most of the time, one more thing generally we generally face while doing the research or while writing the document, that we most of the time because of the shortage of the time, we generally don't want to be able to finish our work, and we have to leave our work where we have so we have to leave our work, okay, as it is. So one more thing we can do is we can always transfer this work into our phone into an offline mode. How we can do is, if you have installed a keep folder, so this keep folder is available for both iPhone as well as Android version. And in this, if you will add this document as a keep note, it will add this document into your keep note, and then you can use this document in your phone whenever you have time. You can always use this document in your phone. So how to do is, you have to click on this add. uh, so you have to click on this plus button, and there you have to add the title. I'll write it my Google document, my Google document, and I'll add note, uh, left to add the meeting related details. Okay, suppose I wanted to add certain informations, and this document is here, and the moment I'll click on done, this document will be available to me on my phone if I have installed that keep application in my phone. Okay, that's all in Google Documents. These are the various. This will be very interesting for you and will help you to enhance your teaching and learning environment. Thank you very much.